So we're at Matthew 13 and 10.
And the disciples came and said unto him,
Right. So as Christ would speak to the multitudes of Israelites in parables, the disciples would approach Christ and say, what, brother?
Why speakest thou unto them in parables?
See, so they question for the Christ was, why are you speaking unto these multitude of Israelites in parables? So he's going to answer their question.
He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you.
It is given unto who?
You.
So who is he talking to? His disciples, right? He answered and said unto them, it is given unto you
to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But to them,
the great multitudes of Israelites,
it is not given.
it is not given. So the question would be, who would have the understanding of the scriptures that we as the children of Israel will have to focus on? Wouldn't it be these men who would have the understanding of the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven? Did you see that? Peter, James, John, name them for a few. They would have the understanding, because who would teach them and open up their understanding in the law and prophets? It would be the Christ. So they would know the breakdown of the scriptures. And thus in turn, you would have the apostles' doctrine. And we would have our teachers. Peter, the rest of the chosen apostles, so on and so forth. You see? So that's who we would have to listen to. These men, because they would have the breakdowns. Being Israelites. You see? So this truth didn't start in 1978, 79, whatever they say these brothers be teaching. Listen, we read about how the disciples would have the understanding, and they didn't set up camps, did they? You don't read about Peter, James, and John splitting and coming off with different splinter groups in Israel. These brothers here, they would have one gospel, one doctrine. They would teach repentance, you see, and they would die in the faith. That's right. And thus in turn, we hearing what they would teach through the Christ. You see that?